Hey guys, so today is April 16th and today I have been working on the family theme. Well, the variation of the family theme. I've been working on it in context with a scene, and I ended up getting a 3-minute track done, which was good. I ended up doing a lot of different variations in orchestration as the scene kind of develops over time. But it's the variation of the family theme I've got in this one isn't like a happy or a safe kind of harmonization. It's more of a the main character's not contemplating. He's almost depressed. You know, he's sad because the feeling I've gone for is the feeling of longing. He's longing to be human. So he's sad about the fact he can't ever be human. So kind of like Pinocchio. Anyway, so yeah, he's doing. He's got this feeling of longing, and I was trying to interpret that in the music. And as he goes through the different stages of explaining this to a member of the family, the orchestration changes because the mood kind of develops over time. And I managed to get an oboe solo, a cello solo, a French horn solo. There's all sorts in there. So I mean, this is the oboe with a French horn harmonizing. And then I got a cello solo. Very loud. It's meant to be. The cello solo is more of a background thing, but then it's a solo for the cello. It's being supported obviously, but it's got its own line that's not meant to be so much a foreground element as like a mid-ground, because normally when you write tracks you get foreground, mid-ground, background, but I'm kind of, because the dialogue's going on here, I'm missing out the foreground. That's taken up by the dialogue, and then my cello solo is kind of mid-ground, being harmonised by other strings, like some higher violins but playing very softly, and then background on the piano. I've just got this kind of chord, it's just this kind of repeating, just eighth notes, just dun, dun, but they're really subtle. You know, that just adds a little bit of atmosphere to the whole track. I've got a little bit for the French horn. Which is a variation on the family theme, the actual theme, with the notes moved around a bit. And then as the track develops again, when the member of the family who he was speaking to has left, he goes inwards within himself, and I'm trying to show this feeling of longing in his head. So instead of him expressing it through all these different orchestrations, he's now expressing it in his head. So to do that, I stop using the family theme and I move into the main character's theme, but the secondary version of it, which goes like this. That's the bit where it goes da 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 da. Yeah, so that's the secondary theme, and that's showing the longing within his head, which is good. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with today. A good track, and I've got a few different harmonisation and variations of the theme, ideas for the theme to use on the other tracks that I'm working on. Yeah, which is great. Okay, I'll answer some questions that people have asked. Okay, so Film GYP asks, what bit depth and sample rates do you have set up by Live? My sample rate is 48 kilohertz. That's just what I work at when I'm working on film. That, like independent film directors seem to go with that, and I just never change it. So I mean, if I need to change it, I'll change it. But 48 at the minute, and this sample rate Yeah, well, no, the bit depth, sorry, is 24, because there's a little bit more dynamic range in 24, and I'm doing a lot of very subtle kind of background tracks. So I mean, it gives you that little extra kind of volume when you need to go loud all of a sudden. And am I mixing stereo or surround? As this film's going to be released online, it makes more sense for it to be stereo, because most people who will watch the film will be watching it online and they're at their computer. And most people when they're at their computer either have headphones or a set of 2 speakers. So so that's great. So stereo. If the film does well and there's a request for it, I have no problem doing a surround sound mix. But at the minute there's not much point, because it would be for the minority of people, as the majority is with 2 speakers and headphones. Yesterday's question, I forgot the name. He's called Eddie, so thank you, Eddie, for the question yesterday. I'm sorry I forgot your name. At the time I just wasn't, I was just kind of going with the flow. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing today, and quite successful. I'm going to do the same this weekend that I did last weekend, so I'm going to I'm not going to put a blog up on Saturday or Sunday to let people catch up with this week's blogs. But this weekend I am planning to make a montage of the music I've done so far for reel 1 on Mega Man. There's 3 reels, so and there's 3 weekends left before the film comes out, so I'll do a montage of each reel that I'm doing. So it's quite scary actually, the deadline, because I can see it getting closer and closer, and I just have to keep writing music. I mean, at the minute I'm doing about 5 minutes per day ish. Yeah, 3 to 5 minutes a day I've done so far every day. So I'm getting there. It's just both draining and scary at the same time, because I don't want to be the one that holds up the release date. Well, I can't be. So yeah, so look out on my YouTube channel this weekend for a montage of the music I've done so far, so you'll be able to hear all these things instead of hearing them like this, like all muffled in the background. You'll be able to actually hear what they sound like in context. You'll be able to hear them at fullish quality. I'm not sure what YouTube compression does to MP3s and that, but you'll hear it at better quality than that. Yep, so it's all going good. I'm really glad that you guys are commenting. I'm glad that those of you who let me know that you're enjoying it, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing it, getting to talk. I've got a very lonely life when I'm working on a project this intense, so just talking to my computer, I can pretend it's all you people. I'm sad, aren't I? Really sad. Damn. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to get back on this, and I will make sure that montage gets up either tomorrow or Sunday, and I will be back with another blog on Monday, when hopefully I'll be starting reel 2, which is a lot of action, which should be fun. So yeah, thanks for watching today, and see you Monday.